From the air, this could be just another outback Western Australian mining township. It is not. It is Kimberley, a township booming around a staggering concept in agriculture unique in Australia. From this nerve centre of what's claimed to be the largest agricultural undertaking in the Southern Hemisphere, men and machines are busily rearranging the geography of the Fitzroy Valley. It's a $20 million scheme by the Australian Land and Cattle Company to make irrigation work in the subtropical rangelands of the Kimberley. The plan, brainchild of 55-year-old Texan Jack Fletcher, is to annex 25,000 hectares of the company's 1.7 million hectare holding and irrigate it from the Fitzroy. From its first planting next year, the company hopes to coax more than 100,000 tonnes of grain sorghum from the virgin black soil country. Right now, the company has 20 brand new tractors ploughing 2,500 hectares a day in preparation for a Christmas sowing. Machinery that would do credit to a large mining venture is putting the finishing touches to a $3 million levee bank running 18 kilometres along the Fitzroy and designed to protect the irrigation area from its annual flood. To cope with production, the state government will begin work next June to upgrade port facilities at Broome. It's a bold venture against the dismal background of the Ord River scheme, but Mr. Fletcher insists he's not out to teach Australians a lesson in farming.
Well, no, there's nothing further from our minds. We feel that food and energy stand on the same threshold today. We feel that the Kimberley region can be the food basket of Southeast Asia. And so we hope that maybe this project will see the development of the entire Fitzroy Valley, which I predict will be on the order of 1 million acres in the years to come.
But it's probable, though, that the Australian farming community could learn from this exercise.
Well, possibly. This is a different type of agriculture than you have in Western Australia. About the only place you have the type of farming we'll be doing here is in Queensland, New South Wales. It's row crop farming, it's specialized farming, and of course we see a future in grain sorghum and maize and cotton. And so from the standpoint of being new crops, yes, I guess anyone could learn, Australian or anybody else.
I believe you're sick of being asked whether it's going to work, but I'll ask it nevertheless. Will it work, do you think?
Well, if you analyze the failure of a lot of northern projects, somebody's uncle or somebody's brother wanted to trip to Australia and wanted to see the land down under. They didn't worry about whether the fellow had expertise. What I'm trying to bring to this project is the most qualified group of agriculturists ever seen in Australia. We've been headhunting in Queensland, New South Wales. Nearly every man that I have on my staff had a good job when I hired him, and every one of them is a professional agriculturist. They know what they're doing. And I think that's what will make this project succeed.
The project has not been undertaken lightly. The Australian Land and Cattle Company bought into the Fitzroy Valley in 1968 when Mr. Fletcher and his American partners acquired 7 adjoining cattle stations covering 4.3 million of the old-fashioned acres. He and a team of agricultural scientists spent the next decade reaching the conclusion that the Fitzroy is the Australian twin of the Rio Grande and that the valley climate matches almost perfectly that of Texas. Well, will it work? Mr. Fletcher points out that private enterprise just doesn't spend in the order of $40 million without being very confident of the return. And that return next year is expected to be in the order of $20 million. John Collis at Kimberley for Channel 7 News.